Hi everyone, it's SK95. Welcome back to more Xenoblade Chronicles X Definitive Edition. Last time, we helped Van Damme and checked out his day. And we also helped Lynn out with a repair job. This time though, it's time to encounter a new rival?
Hello? Yes, could you not? You there, the one about to take that mission? I'm speaking to you.
What do you want?
Oh, good. You're a sensible sort. I promise, this will only take a moment of your time. Now, where was I? Ah, yes. The mission you were about to take. I analyzed it based on criteria ranging from Pathfinder experience, build, intelligence. Yes, well, in aggregate, the data clearly indicates that the more qualified candidate is me, Hector Birtwhistle. I invite you to set pride aside and allow me to handle this, for humanity's sake.
Save your breath, this is my mission.
Stubborn and insulting, no surprise. Look, just take this mission instead. I believe that picking 2 samples of Zezian Fleaward should be well within your abilities. Is something amiss? You seem dissatisfied. Ah, how tragic. You now insist on comparing yourself to me. The solution is clear. We'll both complete the 3 missions I just accepted. Only one of us can finish first. This will provide the loser, by which I mean you, ample chance to understand the gap separating us.
A new rival, you're now in competition with a bleeding HB for some reason. Install data probe, we've already done this one, honestly. Great for revenue. You gotta make sure you got 3,000 credits in your frontier nav in a single return. I will explain that in a little bit. And Meridium to Towler, which we have none because I spent all of it on a certain thing in the game.
Eventually complete those missions, come find me here. I'll be waiting.
HP as a character is annoying. I'll be perfectly honest, he's a pain in the neck when you meet him, and no matter what, he does not change. So, Meridium and revenue. There is a way to actually get a good amount. Now, I must well mention something about Frontier Nav. Every 15 minutes, you will generate revenue. Every 30 minutes, you'll generate Meridium. You're gonna need to make sure you have a nice balance of both. In order to do this, I have to actually get a certain area and Polar Presence site actually located in order to actually maximize the amount of revenue. I'm actually very close to the amount of revenue that I would need for the 30-minute mark. This is why I did it now rather than later. So, let's first change the time to nighttime because unfortunately these enemies are only aggressive in daytime. Thankfully speaking, they are not aggressive in nighttime. Now, the mission itself, honestly, HP's mission can be very convoluted if you are not managed to get everything you need. Waiting 15 minutes sucks, and I'll be blatantly honest, the timer does not move if you're in menu. So yeah, kinda sucky. I recommend getting this one first, FN Site 102. 106, I mean. Excuse me. So, this one's outright not exactly one that I really say is a fan favorite. Honestly, I don't really like HP as a character. No matter how much he's changed in the story, it's more of the same. He doesn't change, really, so we're not going to worry about it too much. In fact, I will say outright, you can still get the revenue, not exactly hard to get the revenue either. There's no real way to say it's an easy way to get revenue, but you can even get a 2-link and even manage to get the revenue no problem. It's not exactly hard. We have the revenue needed, now we actually have enough to, well, get the mission done. Now we have another link, I can actually go and move the storage probes around so we can actually, you know, prevent them from, well, linking to the wrong probe. We have a 5-link right here, and I might as well get the probe linked correctly in the right spot because, believe you and me, this is gonna take a while. Thankfully, though, the boost when you get a 3-link is insanely high when you get that. And now we just need one more to finish the job. Honestly, this is pretty easy. Now you have a chain 5. Alright, there we go. And now we have enough to get the missions done, and I've got personal patch, which is just basic healing. So we're just waiting a few minutes. Honestly speaking, we're very close to a level up, and honestly, I really would want to get that class rank up because the next class is actually the class that you're gonna really want in order to do massive damage, and believe you and me, that class, very powerful. So let's first get this out of the way and get this out of our way. There we go. Experience and credits, very good to have, although not enough class experience. Now, we're probably going to get to the item in question in a little bit, but at the same time, we can also do some other things as well. I'd recommend doing something while you're waiting for it. Believe me, this is going to take some time to get used to and time to actually, you know, get the mission done. Because of this, I would recommend doing something to pass the time. You can do pretty much anything. I recommend highly, though, getting a link in Noctilum. Noctilum is the area that you're going to probably want to force all your storage probes there as much as possible. So I recommend taking this care of right now. Ironically enough, there's Marnix, or rather, whatever I'm saying wrong names. Honestly, I was probably mispronouncing them wrong just for the sake of it. Plus, it's me. I probably mispronounced them a lot wrong before and before after. So, out of the poison. Yeah. So let's just ignore this big tyrant and try to get north of Noctilum, because there's a lot of areas left that you want to do, and it's ironically enough very easy to get to. Now, I might as well mention something. Marnix technically attack all at once. So yeah, attack one, you attack the others. No matter what you do, they will always attack you in a group. So I'll take care of this. If the revenue rocks, then good, but whatever. Expert Samurai Gunner, finally, we got everything needed. And Overdrive pretty much pushed the limit. From Sparta, that's a Sparta 600. Decent weapon, but chrome swords are also pretty good, but I wouldn't say they're not exactly the best things in the world. Now, pro placement site, pretty good to get, and honestly, it's actually a recommended one that you want to get to 20, outright speaking. I cut because I didn't want to get rid of the Marnix, and let's be honest here, those enemies are very easy to take down once you have Overdrive unlocked. Now, I'll warn you all right now, this is only pro placements I'm going to get for a while, because if you try to get the other probes up north, there are higher level enemies. Unlike Oblivia, where the enemies are spread out, this place is a little too close together for me to risk. Yeah, there's a problem. Anyway, also in daytime, this is going to be interesting. But anyway, we got the Muranium and Frontier Nav revenue. We actually completed the research outright. We can actually, you know, get the mission done. This is honestly pretty easy. Although, I'll be honest, you're going to need to wait a while to get everything in this area outright. I'd recommend waiting a bit. With that done, though, let's go and get HP done. Man, that mission's sucky. Of all the missions in the game, I'm pretty sure any mission that requires me to use Frontier Nav is a mission where I bang my head over repeatedly because you have to wait for the timer to go down, and it's never fun. Honestly, it's never fun.
Am I right?
Anyway, Tuller is over here. Towler, are you the blade who has agreed to accept my request? I'm presently required 900 units of Muranium, and I see you have it with you. May I have it now? Here you go. 900 units of those on the nose. Thank you. I'll see to it as delivered to the arms manufacturer immediately. It should help considerably with their current storage. Thank you for your assistance. I will hope you continue the harvest Muranium and say city's development. Yeah, whatever. Now that's done, now HB can stop yapping about how he's superior to me in every way. No matter what, I don't like HB as a character. He's just, ugh. He acknowledges you eventually, but honestly, this is sucky.
Finally back, are you? I fully understand that you aren't finished yet, but something's taken precedence. However, I'll be good enough to offer an extension on our little contest in the meantime. Yes, I realize you... what? Done? As in completed? Well, naturally, I completed them as well, so I suppose it's not impossible? Still, this is something of a shock. It seems my initial assessment of you may have been lacking. Perhaps it would be best to brief you on this mission. One of our citizens was cornered by hostile indigents in a cavern and attacked. He is a scientist of most considerable repute. New LA cannot afford to lose his talents. Do you understand? Even a moment's delay on our part could risk the future of human technology. Do you feel capable of assisting me in this operation? I'm certain someone of your proficiency will only hold me back a little.
Them's flooding where it's all help.
Excellent. Let us set out immediately. I'm taking a risk on you, you know. I hope you will not disappoint.
HP is seeing New York as well, but he's also level 20, so he's kind of better than L right now. So besides that, though, he's also a shield trooper, so I recommend switching your shield trooper out if you want to. Comparatively speaking to other shield troopers in the game, though, HB is kind of on the lower end when it comes to shield troopers being good. They have the same flaws no matter what, is the fact that they have a hard time generating TP, which by proxy of elimination is already pretty bad. I'll be bluntly honest with all of you. It's just bad. Shield troopers have a very bad habit of being, well, unfortunately unable to generate TP fast, which is one of the main reasons that you play this game, because TP gain is vital. So let's go over this way first, and there seems to be survivors. No, they're all dead.
You're the reinforcements?
Correct. You're from the escort detail, yes? Can you give me a status report?
Dead. They're all dead. Those things swarmed and the scientist survived. He hid in a vehicle further ahead. Can't.
We can't waste any more time. Let's clear out the creatures ahead, then evacuate our scientist.
We need help the injured blade.
You wish to prioritize a nameless grunt over the life of an important scientist? Come now, be rational. Besides, that man is a professional. He'll die happy knowing his client is safe. Now follow me. We'll move quickly, but cautiously.
And that's kind of why I don't like him that much. Yeah. It's like, I understand that you have to, well, prioritize, fine. You have to prioritize Blasted, like, the scientist, but at the same time, every life is important. You need to make sure everyone survives. I don't know what's HB thinking, to be honest, but he's not exactly the brightest bulb in the shed, isn't he? Whatever, let's just pow and just blow up the stinking fist of his. Honestly, I don't have much to say. Forgot how annoying this thing is. Okay, you're very, very annoying. Just die already. Thank you. Anyway, back to what I was saying. Blasted Simius. So, yeah, HB as a character, he's very blunt. He's more caring about the future of humanity, yes, but at the same time, I'll say this place can be very suckish. Yep, that is what I was worried about. A Blasted Simius. Again. The game always does this.
Follow me. Offensive stance.
Will you get closer? Fine, can I please open the menu? Thank you. Concentrate fire.
Close quarters, decoy round.
We're gonna be attacking a lot of enemies this time because I have no choice. Tornado blade, tornado blade, tornado blade, and now activate overdrive. Just take care of these guys. Honestly, this is a very fast thing if you manage to take care of everything at once. The Simius is pretty much the main thing that will distract you. And I believe the scientist is now safe. Thank goodness, that Simius is just... I hate the Simius. He seems to be fine. I don't know why you were concerned.
Is it safe?
Indeed, and all thanks to the blades you're always sneering at.
HB, is that you? You came running to save me? Boy, I sure did pick the right college buddy. Hoo boy!
That has nothing to do with this. I came here because you have certain skills. Skills that NLA requires. Your death would be problematic. There was nothing personal about it.
Same old HB. Still, you saved my life and I won't forget it. And I'll never make another crack about Blade either. Scientist's honor.
See that you don't. As I say, researchers are vital to our success on Mira. But without us, you'd all be dead. And you performed well. Truth be told, I might have struggled on my own. A tad. If I can return the favor at some point, I would be open to assisting you. I see now that you are worthy of the honor of being my partner.
I'll think about it.
The future Blade Commander just showered you with praise, and that's your reaction? Thought you'd be overcome with joy. In any case, you now have the opportunity to work at my side again in the future. Let's spur each other on as rivals and friends and so on.
New rival is now complete. HB is interesting when it comes to his kit compared to other Steel Cooper styles in the game. He's a Pathfinder. He's also someone who's been interested in the idea of becoming the next commander. Atomic Kick and Flame Hand is his unique signature arts. I'll explain them once we get into the menu, since I might as well talk about them now rather than later. So, by the way, we have new arts that are available to us since we are basically upgraded class, but I will talk about that in a little bit. But first, HP has his own unique arts that are basically his own unique thing. One of them, of course, he has Wild Down like every other Shield Trooper in the game. But he also has access to something in the game that's his own art, which is Flame Hand. And Atomic Hit. Atomic Hit does more damage to appendages. This is useful because you can actually do more damage to appendages, of course, but his own TP art is a unique aura exclusive to him. Boosts debuff resistance, nullifies terrain effects, and enables a counter spike. It's good, I say outright, when it comes to damage and safing that. But I won't say he's like the best class in the game because he has his own quirks and flaws that are very high, if you get what I understand. So, besides that though, I'll say he's alright, I guess. Anyway, upgraded duelist. Now, let's actually go and get our new gear on, because I need to make sure I have different gear. We don't need 2 taunts, a decoy round anymore, so let's get rid of it. The new art that's coming up soon is actually one of the arts that I would recommend getting. However, we need to wait on that because that mission requires you to get an Infinity mission done. Now we gotta get skills equipped again, because honestly, you're gonna need to. Yamato's Spirit is a melee art. If you boost more of arts equipped as well, you can, you can actually get more EP up, and this is actually vital to you in a combo if you manage to combo it well with another art, which is, of course, we know fully well, is the art known as, well, not True Stand. What am I saying? Tornado Blade, and you manage to combo this correctly, you get more TP out of this doing this. Honestly, it's actually the best idea I have. Although, we are kind of stuck with 3 skill slots. Kind of bad, I'll say honest, but at the same time, Yelp actually has Inner Search, which we've already known from fully well. It simply just boosts potential and nothing else. Honestly, I would say it's not exactly the most recommended art, but I would say outright he's fine. He gets 4 slots. Honestly, that's pretty much the main thing that he's known for. So let's just get potential up for Irina as well, because Irina needs potential out of all the characters in the game. Ground gear, let's go and change gear around. Honestly, I'm kind of stuck with my Titanium Slayer. Anything's better than what I have right now, so let's just go on a merry way. And I can't equip that because I'm a little 2 levels short. Alright. So, yeah, pretty much on this mission. This mission wasn't long, but it's short, but at the same time a pain in the neck. I would say outright, it's probably not the easiest mission in the world to do. Ironically enough, it's not. Now, there is another mission I recommend going to in order to get done. However, this mission is, well, not easy. It really isn't. So, in fact, I'd recommend going to the next mission to, well, get another one done. Let's go and go for, what was it I wanted to do again? Oh, right, I wanted to do the Lao mission. We're going to be doing this next mission. So, a friend in need. This is actually important for Lao, and he's restricted from your party when doing this.
We have visitor!
So, that's the story.
I know it'll take you through some dangerous territory, but they're almost out of supplies.
I'm a bit surprised. Pathfinders should know better than to get stranded out there. Whose team is it?
Believe it or not, it's Lau's.
Really? Lau? I thought he was pretty on the ball.
If only everyone organized and together like Tatsu.
Lau's plenty capable, when he actually gives a damn.
How do you mean?
Lately, the slacker's been wandering off mid-mission, leaving his men to do the heavy lifting. Who knows what the hell that boy's thinking?
He might be in some sort of trouble, though.
If he is, he ain't said a peep about it to me.
Maybe muscles and mustache scare Lau away?
Yeah, maybe. I mean, yeah. Wait, what'd you just say?
Well, whatever's up with Lau, his team still needs our help.
Right. No time to waste. And thanks.
A friend in need. Lau's team is running out of supplies. Find them and help them out. This mission blocks you from having Lau. Also, this mission takes us somewhere, Primordia, that we have not yet been to. Well, kind of. The mission itself, ironically enough, we need to find out where Lau is first. You're actually going to have to go outside in the administrative district in order to, well, try to find some help. So, yeah, this mission can be, well, convoluted. I'll say this outright. Now there's actually a direction we have. Thank you, game. I don't know why you were taking a while to get that protection done. Now, a friend in need takes us back to Oblivia. Yeah, even though the game said, oh, Primordia, no, you need Oblivia. And it's not exactly the fun thing in the world to do. Ironically enough, the Ruins of Battle would be a recommended spot if you want to skip travel to it. Honestly, I'd recommend it. Although the big worry is, well, of course, being high-level enemies. Not exactly an easy thing, but I can work with it. There are enemies here that are above our level, so we don't want to deal with them, but in fact, Lau is over there. So let's just jump down the cliff, because we're Mimian zones, we don't care. Haha! Life's so much easier now that we know there are robots. Honestly speaking, it's so easy. So, yeah, honestly, this mission is not exactly the most difficult mission in the world. It is just time-consuming and tedious, because Lau decided to, well, run off. Like, what was what I was looking for? Oh, yeah, Pansy. So, this area can be important for you if you want to get things done. In fact, there's a lot of pro-plasma sites, and ironically enough, I'm going to knock some of them out on the way out there, because there is actually one nearby. Ironically enough, there's a lot of enemies here as well. If you want to get a lot of experience, then by all means. Although, as you see those there, they like to hide in the corners, and these guys are, well, not fun. These Tobigas, of course, not exactly the most fun thing in the world to deal with, but regardless of that, let's go in to get over here first so we can actually unlock this area to see what it is. River Isle BC, not River Isle AD. Haha. Besides that, though, we're near a pro-plasma site that's nearby. Now, they're sound-based enemies, but as you know fully well, sound does not mean sound, it means proximity. So we could just ignore them. Although the pro-plasma site is a little bit out of the way, if you catch my drift. Try to be careful. This ring actually does have a decent amount of enemies that are decently high-leveled, so yeah, I'd say keep an eye out, pretty much. Honestly, when it came to this mission, I hit my head over the wall like, really loud, you're slacking off. Or rinse and repeat. To be honest, when I first played this game, it was kind of like that. Honestly, though, when it came to the game itself, it was me moving this when school was out, so it took a while to actually beat, to be honest, when it came down to it. A lot of the pro-plasma site, by the way, are actually out of the way. You're not going to find all of them at once. You're actually going to have a hard time finding all of them. So, yeah, there's a lot of Dengsus around the area that are also, well, trained. Try to avoid them. There is actually a treasure over here if you want to, you know, grab it. But at the same time, as you know fully well, this is not easy. All right, there we go, there we go, there we go. And I got to the wreck trailer in time. Ha, prone. I am prone to dodging you. Haha. G5. G5 is actually very useful for me because, as you know fully well, More probes the better. So we are actually in the Bardiach Desert, which is a different area. Although I think I may not close enough to another probe, but I am near a Tyrant, which is worrying. The Tyrant in question is quite large, not large, but at the same time, it's not exactly the most fun Tyrant to deal with. As you can see, a lot of the enemies that are buried on the ground can be high level to you, although they will ignore you at a certain point. So, yeah. I mean, the daytime theme for this area is fun, don't get me wrong, but at the same time, I don't really like Oblivia. Though, to be fair, though, it's just mostly because everything looks the same. It's just more desert, more desert, more desert. Yeah. Anyway, I think I see a Skell over there. So, Saldian, hello. Attention, sir.
Man, you guys really saved our bacon. Now we can finally get back to work.
You have our thanks, and I'm sure Lao's as well.
Don't mention it. We're just doing our job, same as you.
Do you guys have any idea where Lao is? Or why he just up and left like that?
No idea. And even less of an idea when he'll return.
I'm sure he's just giving us a chance to grow.
Sure he is. What? Don't give me that look. I still trust him. Mostly.
Hey, I'd be pretty upset if someone forgot to restock and then left me stranded.
Actually, that was our mistake, not his. He just left us dead weights behind while he finished the job. He's always been like that, actually.
Always? Wait, you must be...
Sidon, ma'am. I've been working with Lao since we were back on Earth. Truth be told, he's the only reason I ever made it into Project Exodus. Without his recommendation, I'd be long dead.
Me and Mondo worked on the Frontier Nav development team. Needless to say, we've been big fans of Lao's ever since. Oh, I'm Shingo, by the way, and that there is Mondo.
I had no idea you guys had such respect for Lao. I'm sorry if it sounded like I was bad-mouthing him.
Anyway, are you all set here now?
Oh, we should be fine. Except...
Except what?
Well, we still have a probe to place, but the location is swarming with indigents. We usually let Lao do most of the fighting, and by most, I mean all.
If that's the case, we'd be happy to escort you.
Really? Wow! It'd be an honor to work with your team, ma'am. We'll move as fast as we can.
Tatsu getting oddly similar vibe from these two.
Sus! Tatsu. So, the location is actually across from us. It's not easy to get to. Though, to be honest, this area is going to be important for later for those who want to complete the game 100%. Now, there's actually, well, another location that you can actually change time with. Cliff's Edge, BC. But besides that, I'd recommend going on the outer wall to go to the ring. Though, to be fair, there's level 44 enemies that are, well, as I painfully said it outright, it's a very bad idea to get close to them. Now, of course, those big guys are running around the area, owning the place. You're pretty much going to have to be careful about the leaning ring. Besides that, though, I can't say there's anything about this area that I would say is the hardest thing in the game. Yeah, okay. Yes. Roaring caught me off guard, of course. The big guy over there will eventually track down over here, by the way. Just try to make sure you get here fast enough. Otherwise, you're gonna get caught with your pants down, and it's never fun. We're actually very close to where Lao is gonna be located, so let's go and get over there very quickly.
We'd like to place that probe just beyond here.
Understood. We'll handle the fighting. I'll call you once the area's secure.
Man, Elma's amazing. She's so strong and professional and beautiful.
Tatsu know how friend feel. No need for shame about being ineffective and useless lump.
Thanks. I just... Wait, who are you calling a useless lump?
Oh, burn, Tatsu. Burn. Ah, always the burns. Yeah, he's gonna need a burn heal for that one. Admittedly, Tatsu can be entertaining, but not exactly the best. Anyway, these 4 foxes are on our way. Let's take care of them.
Send them pack.
Let's go and attack the pincher. Not all of them will attack at once, though, so you're gonna have to go after one at a time. Not exactly hard to understand. Ironically enough, this is actually very easy to understand. Melee combo, boink, and your pincher's about to break. And it's about to bust in about a few seconds. Dive. Now I'm going to do another move called me smacking you. Now I'm going to do offensive stance, and then I'm going to use Xenoblade Blade repeatedly, because that's the best thing I got.
Tornado blade. Assault hammer.
Boom, and boom, and he's dead. Yeah, there's gonna be a clearing out enemies. I'm just gonna cut ahead because I know fully well these enemies take a while, and I'd rather not waste my time showing up quick. Especially something pointless like this. Just know they have the same thing that you're usually known for, such as cutting damage, other damage as well. Really not much changes about these guys.
Look at that. Follow up with melee attack. Power dive. Assault hammer! Incendiary aid! Take it inclusive! Flame! Easy peasy.
Well then, that was passable.
Let's get this started.
I'm going to go
Melee attacks for
valedictorian on
double
you.
the hurt. Superior decoy round. Starfall blade. Burning flash. Shoot down on the repair. This one's got your name on it.
Furious blast!
Now, combine down gunfire.
Flash grenade!
Offensive or activated.
Gotta hold my ground.
Starfall blade. Tornado blade. Tornado blade.
There!
Tornado blade. Baby, let's down for the overdrive. Burning flash. Oh yeah. Here's a decoy round. Flame grenade. Starfall blade in the area.
I could have taken Mom alone.
2 class ups for 2 characters. Very good. Although, let's go and see what they have now, shall we? HP, man, yep, we got New Arts, Gumblerian, and we already know Essence Exchange, Ether Blast. Yeah. HP got Iron Prison, which is a basic art for his tank class. Honestly, nothing changes all that much. Last one to go, and then we're finally done with this guy. Honestly, this is pretty mediocre.
Get this started.
Honestly, I'm not having any problems with these fighting, but at the same time, this is just annoying.
Full spec.
Starfall blade. Atomic kick. Iron prison. This one's got your name on it. Starfall Rondo. Doing good. Turn the landing. Tornado blade. Look at that. Follow up with melee attack. First grenade. Incendiary aid. Power dive. Tornado blade. Now, Equilibrium with some gunfire. Superior decoy round. Starfall blade.
There we go, another class rank up again, and of course they sometimes vanish.
Open fire.
A lot of these enemies can suck everything.
Aura activate. Your turn.
Furious blast!
Superior decoy round. Follow up with melee attack.
Here comes the fierce
Yeah, Starfall blade. Doing good. Your turn. You're saving this one. Power dive. Tornado blade. Incendiary aid.
Now cripple him!
Starfall blade. First grenade. First grenade.
There we go, all of them done in another class up of Astro Bleum, which we've already seen before. Ay, that was a long annoyance. Not exactly that hard, but 4 foxes are not exactly the easiest things to take down. We're coming up to a big fight coming up soon, so keep an eye out where you're going at least. There is a cave around here, however, I'll say this outright. The enemies in that cave are higher level than you. Watch. I'm just going to show you off where the cave is to tell you we know that not to do something. Ironically enough, you can stand on a cactus. This is very easy. Rooney Cavern is honestly an area that has a huge amount of things that you'll do later. Plainly honest, this area actually has something later in the future that I'd recommend taking care of. But for now, though, there is nothing here for you. But at the same time, well, there's abandoned containers, and abandoned containers are always good to go after every time. I recommend doing this now rather than later, though, until you can get this set free. Experience and credits, this is pretty much the main thing you want to do when you're grabbing items as well, so yeah, good to have, but at the same time, we wasted our time with that. Let's just go and get this mission done. Let's just go on our merry way and see what we got in mind for us, now do we?
Wow, you carved through those guys like butter. That's amazing.
We'll get right on installing the data probe, ma'am.
And we'll keep an eye on the area so you can focus on your work. Things seem to be going well.
Thanks to you. We should have this baby ready to rock in just a few minutes. Holy crap! Sidon, we gotta get out of here!
Go if you want. I'm not moving until this thing is finished.
Huh? You got a death wish or what?
Hell, I'm just a mimeosome, right? Why not die for flame? What do you do?
3 sets of hands will get this done quicker than 1, right?
Thanks, guys.
Elma!
Come on, let's keep that thing away from them.
Let's get nothing past us.
What confidence!
Let's put it to work.
This ugly fierce Vergen is annoying. Break every limb on this thing and get this done. That is twice now. I've died twice at this stupid thing. I am at the necessary level needed to beat it. God, I hate this thing. You know what? You know what? I hate doing this. I really do, because I hate the fact that I need TP repeatedly in order to do attacks. But apparently, I need TP. Just give me flame grenade. All right, that's it. That's it. That's it. That's it. I don't care anymore. You deserve this as much as possible.
Relay attacks.
That's it. I don't care. This is just obnoxiously annoying. I had no choice to do this because the game decided to be funny. Yes, I am not kidding. This is sucky, but I had no choice. I basically did barely any damage. Okay, you missed. Decoy, thank you. Thank goodness for Elma, because that is sucky. Okay, no, you're staying down. That's it, head break. Okay, now we can finally do some damage. Oh my god, you are so annoying. Although there is a weak point on his head. If you go after the head repeatedly, this weak point actually makes him very vulnerable to damage. But besides that, though, we want to kill him as fast as possible because this thing sucks. Rock Missile is not the attack that we're worried about. If he jumps, then immediately, and I mean immediately, power dive as fast as possible. Because once you do that, you can avoid the attack. But at the same time, this is not fun. That's it. Okay, let's try this again. I do not like the fact that he's just basically ignoring it. Alright, that's annoying. Okay.
I should heal up first.
No. Just die. Thank you. Oh my god, I had to use intensifiers just to win. I hate it here.
All right. Looks like the probe is up and running.
Now data from this area can be uploaded to Frontier Nav.
It wouldn't have been possible without your help.
No kidding. The rumors don't do your team justice.
Don't sell yourselves short. It was your team as much as ours that saw this mission through.
Tatsu definitely gets similar vibe from these two.
Was that all you needed then?
Yes, we're all good now. We'll finish a few calibrations and then head back.
All right, team. Move out.
Yes, ma'am.
That thing has always been annoying to me no matter when I've played this game, and that thing is the worst. The absolute worst thing in the game. For whatever reason, no matter what recommended level you're at, it kicks your rear end more often than not. This is where the moment you're gonna have to use intensifiers a lot. And believe me, a lot. It sucks. No matter, I have a story to tell of that mission. I've died like 5 times when I was playing on X on the Wii U, and that mission made me rage repeatedly. You know how bad this mission is. Friend in need is a friend in pain.
What? Lau came back after we left?
Classic timing, huh? We told him all about how you saved the day. All he said was be sure to thank him.
Then he wandered off again to who knows where.
Never a dull moment with that one.
That's how it should be. Better than the alternative, anyway.
I hear you. I haven't forgotten how he was when we first got here.
What do you mean?
Lau's skills as a Pathfinder are pretty special. They're going to help humanity carve out a life here on Mira. But he didn't board the White Whale because he thought he was useful.
He did it so he could get his wife and daughter on the ship. He thought his abilities would permit his family passage, but...
They didn't make it on board.
Right. The war hit right before he would have summoned them.
Oh.
Those were some dark days for him. Lau was empty. Like his soul was just gone. I don't know what he's been doing lately, but whatever it is, it gives him purpose. It's good to see him living again.
Not that it makes getting left behind any easier.
I've told you 100 times already. If you had better skills, Lau wouldn't need to worry so much.
Yeah.
You guys really do love him, don't you?
But no one loved their leader more than Team Tatsu love Elma. No one!
Lottery only gets you so far, Tatsu. Friend in need is now done. Oh, Lau, you learned Javelin Art Balance Breaker. So with that done, we got another energy clip, which means you have more quick cooldowns. Now, I'm just so blasted, exhausted thanks to that mission. I'm still pissed that I died twice on that blasted mission because of the dang nonsense of dumb enemy. Yeah, that enemy can be annoying on your first trip, and believe you and me, he sucks. So, there is another mission I want to do. However, I think we are gonna end this right here. Next time on Xenoblade Chronicles X Definitive Edition, we will be doing some more Infinity missions and hopefully helping people of New LA more. See you all next time.